Hi everybody, welcome to ElderFit TV. My name's Tom, and if you're looking for a chair workout routine to work your whole body, this is the video for you. Let me give you a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing. We're going to start with a nice mobility warm-up. Then we're going to raise the heart rate with some pulse raising activities. Then we're going to go down to the legs, work the legs, move up to the upper body where we're going to be doing the shoulders, the arms and the core. And then we're going to do a nice gentle cool down. The most important thing is you go to your own pace. I'm going to be working to a nice slow tempo anyway. If at any point any of the exercises hurt or you get a little bit out of breath, you can pause the video, grab yourself a drink and move on to the next one. Also, one more point before we start, I'm going to go through the seated posture check, which is the position I like you to be in before we do the exercises. So we need a nice sturdy chair to be sitting in. We're going to be sitting up tall in our chair, nice and tall, shoulders back and down, you're nice and relaxed, trying to keep your tummy nice and tight. So we're taking the pressure off our back a little bit when we're doing our exercises. I will remind you as we go through the workout, as we go along, and we are going to get to it right now. So let's do it. So first of all, we're going to go to a mobility warm-up. We're going to start from the feet and move our way up. So we're just going to sit up tall in the chair, thinking about our posture again. We're going to bring up our right leg and we're going to point our toes forward and back up. Forward and back up. What we're doing here, we're just working the joint in the foot, getting it ready for the exercises ahead. That's the idea of our warm-up. And we're just going to do 10 on the right leg and then 10 on the left leg. And change. Good work, guys. That's 1, 2, really stretching that toe out and back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bring your feet back down, thinking about your posture again. All right, staying with the feet now. We're just going to come up on our tiptoes, hold the stretch and back down. It's a calf stretch, just working the backs of the legs. We will be doing some more of these a little bit later on. 3, 4, just holding for 2 to 3 seconds. So we're getting a nice stretch through here. We're getting the blood flow into those muscles to get them ready for the exercises ahead. We're just going to a nice slow tempo and then we're going to come back down. All right, we're continuing with the feet. Bring that right leg out again. We're just going to do some foot circles. There we go, that's it. 2, 3, 4 and 5 and back. Next one. That's it. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Those foot circles were inwards. Now we're going to go out the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. The other one up. Outwards again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Good. Good work, guys. Good work. Right, we're going to go to extend the right leg up and then the left one up. Nice and slow. Just working through the knee, fully straightening the leg. Working the quad, the knee. And this is just your nice warm-up, just to get you ready. That's it. Keep going. Nice and slow. If I'm going too fast, you can just slow it down. I'll just slow the tempo down a little bit. There we go, because we're really just trying to get the stretch through. And back down. Good, really good. All right, now we're just going to step out a little bit to the sides, just warming up the hips. Good work. Excellent work. Good, okay. Hands either side of your thighs. We're just going to reach down. Just rocking in the chair, keeping your back straight. You're not leaning forward. We're just working through the posterior chain on the back and a little bit of our tummy. We're just doing the warm-up nice and gently. You guys are doing really, really well. You just do it with me. Again, you're going to your own pace, your own ability levels, okay? If you want to go slower, you can, but we need to make sure we're doing the movement nice and controlled. Good. Now we're just going to move up to the shoulders a little bit, just coming up to the shoulders, and we're bringing them into a rotation, bringing those shoulders back down behind us. That's it, we're just rotating them behind us. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Up to the neck and head. Just looking to the left very slowly. Back to the right. Left again. And then to the right. One more time to the left. And one more time to the right. Really looking over that right shoulder, then we're going to look forward. Good work. Now we're just going to have a little stretch up and back down, and we're going to change to the side. Stretch up, really stretching through the shoulders and back down. Up. One more each side. And down. Deep breath. Good work. You've done the mobility warm up. Now we're going to raise the heart with some pulse racing activities. Let's get to it. So moving on to these pulse racing activities, I wouldn't worry too much. We're just trying to get the heart rate pumping a little bit more. We're going to be nice and gentle. And all we're going to do, we're going to start with a little march on the spot just to get the blood flowing a little bit more. We've warmed up the joints, but we want to get that heart pumping a little bit as well. Getting your body warmed up. And again, we're just marching the spot. We're thinking about the posture. We're sitting up tall. And we're just going very slowly. We'll take it up in a bit. Make it a little bit harder. But again, you go into your own pace, making sure you're breathing while we're doing these activities as well. Just trying to keep in your normal rhythm of breathing. Okay, good. You can go a little bit faster if you want to. That's it. Good work, guys. Good work. And you can just bring your arms into it now a little bit and go a little bit slower, just swinging those arms. We're controlling the movement. Just trying to get you breathing a little bit heavier, get that heart pumping a little bit more. But again, like I say, you just go to your own pace. It's really important. There we go. That's good work. Okay, we're just going to slow it back down. Keep your legs going into a march. And we're just going to forget about the legs for a minute. We're going to keep them still. We're going to do some swimming now. We're going to do some breaststrokes. We're just coming out to the sides. Really stretching out. Really stretching out to the sides. That's it. And we're coming pushing through. And then we're coming back. That's it. Just imagine you're on holiday on the beach. You've got a nice blue sea. And we're going for a good swim. But the sea's not too cold, obviously, it's nice and warm. And there's no jellyfish. Okay, let's go in. One more and back. Good. So we're going to do a little bit of a boxing movement now. We're going to punch out in front. You can go to your own speed. The faster you go, the harder you're going to be working. Your heart rate's going to go up a little bit quicker. So you can just adjust your speed to where you feel comfortable with. I'm going to do it. I'm going to count to 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to come out to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to punch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Deep breath. Now we're going to go to a swim again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to come out in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Out to the sides. 1, 2. Good work, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Nice deep breath. We're going to do one more round. Are you ready? Let's go. Swim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going quite fast. That's fine. 9, 10. Just a reminder, you can go to your own pace. We're going to come out in front now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Out to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And last one up. 1, 2. Keep going. 3, 4. Good work, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep breath. Right now. Good work, guys. Good work. Now, at this point, before we move into the next section, pause the video, get yourself a drink if you need one, and then we're going to go down to some leg exercises. Good work, guys. Welcome back if you had a drink. We're going to go down to the legs and do some leg strengthening exercises now. And we're going to start back with the warm-up we did with some leg extensions. Just again, working through the knee and the thigh here. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Good. Now what we're going to do, we're thinking about a posture again. We're sitting up tall in the chair. We're going to bring our right leg out in front. We're going to need to have that leg nice and straight. We're trying not to bend the knee. This is really good exercise to focus on the quad here. And we're going to do a straight leg lift. If you've done my videos before, you know I love this exercise. It's really good. We're going to come up and slowly back down. Now, you don't need to put your heel totally on the floor. You can keep it off the floor if you like, but you're not to bend the knee. You're keeping that whole leg straight. And if you are, you should feel the tension in the muscle here. If you're bending your knee, you will not feel your quad working, okay? That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can see I'm not bending the knee, and 10. And we'll change over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel the here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. Well done. Okay, back down to the feet. We're going to go to calf raises now. Now we did this in the warm-up, the mobility warm-up, but we can make this a little bit harder. By doing so, I want you to be working against a little bit of resistance. Now you can choose to do this if you want to make it harder, or you can do the standard calf raises, which is without the resistance. So what we're going to do, we're going to put our hands on our thighs, our knees, and we're going to push down with a little bit of resistance, and then we're going to bring our heels up and back down. And by pushing down on the knees, just above the knees here, you're creating a little bit of resistance to push against. So it just makes it that little bit harder. So you can push down. This is optional. If you don't want to do that, you can take your hands away and just do standard ones. But obviously it's a little bit harder to work against a weight and resistance because your muscle is working a little bit harder. And the idea is we try to work the muscle hard so it breaks down those fibers and repairs back stronger. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to do toe raises. Again, we're sitting up tall. We're not going to bring our hands on knees. We're going to bring them back down to our side. We're sitting up tall in the chair. And we're just going to raise our toes up in the air and back down. You won't get that much movement. If you find that you can't do both feet at the same time, you can just do one at a time and alternate. Okay. 5. Good work, guys. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay, just thinking about the posture again. We're sitting up nice and tall. We're going to come step out to the sides now. Doing some more hip work. So we'll work on the outer thighs here and the hips. Now you can make this one harder if you've got a resistance band at home. You can create a loop and bring it around your thighs here. And with that loop, we're working against the resistance. If you don't have one, just doing this movement's fine. Okay, now we're going to kind of do the opposite movement. We're going to bring our toes together, our feet together, bringing our knees together. We're going to bring our hands on the outside of our knees here, not pushing too hard, and then we're going to push in with our hands, not too hard, and out with our knees. And we're going to be working our groin when we're doing so. So push out with your knees and in with your hand, and we're going to do it for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Nice deep breath. And we're going to go again, pushing out with your knees and in with your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. We're going to do one more. Out with the knees, in with the hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. Good work, guys. Sit up tall in the chair. We're just going to go back into our leg extensions, but we're going to hold our legs up for a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3, and very slowly back down. Change. Up. 1, 2, 3, and controlling it as we're coming back down. Stretch up. 1, 2, 3, and back down. Good. 1, 2, 3, controlling it back down. Up we come. 1, 2, 3, and back down. Good. And again. 1, 2, 3. One more on each leg. We're going to count to 5 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Good. You finished the legs part of the workout. Now we're going to move on to the upper body. So if you want to grab yourself a drink again, you can pause this video and come back in a minute. Welcome back. We're moving to the upper body, like I said, and we're going to start with some arm exercises. Now, you can use hand weights if you want to for this video, or resistance bands, but I'm going to do them without any equipment at all, and you can mimic me. But if you find them a little bit too easy, you can grab yourself some hand weights or tins of beans to work against some resistance again. So, we're sitting up tall in the chair, tummy's nice and tight, hands either side of our thighs, clenching our fists, and then we're going to bring our hands up to our shoulders and back down. We're working our biceps here. We're going to do 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. We're going to move on to some tricep exercises now. These are nice and simple. We're going to start with the right hand or right arm. It's going to be nice and straight down our side. We're going to clench our fist and imagine our pinky finger at the back here. We're going to bring that pinky finger towards our bottom, keeping our arm straight, and then we're going to come back, almost like a pendulum, coming back and forward. And as we bring our arm back behind us, as long as it's quite close to the body, we should feel the tricep work, and we're not going too far. If I kind of just turn myself in the seat here, we're like in this position here. That's easy, you can see me better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go to the other side. I turn the other way. Don't do this at home. Just sit normally with your chair back in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. All right, I'm just going to face forward. We're sitting up nice and tall in the chair. Taking a nice deep breath. Now we're going to do some shoulder exercises. We're just going to come out in front, working the fronts of the shoulders nice and slowly. We're only bringing our hands up to shoulder level. We're keeping our core nice and tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to come out to the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're working the sides of the shoulders here. 5, 6, 7. We're not bringing our hands any higher than shoulder level. I've lost count now. 8, 9, 10. If you've done a bonus one, that's fine. Good work, guys. Good work. Continuing the shoulders now. We're going to do a shoulder press. So bringing our hands into this position. And then we're just going to come up, reach up and back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice deep breath. Good. We're going to go into shoulder shrugs now. We're going to bring the shoulders up towards our ears and back down. We're not rotating, we're just lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. We're going to do some rows now, which are for the back. So we're going to bring our hands out in front, clenching those fists, and then bringing your elbows back, feeling those shoulder blades back, retract behind you and forward. 1, 2, 3, keeping the movement nice and slow. 4, feeling those shoulder blades. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Good. All right, we're going to rotate our palms so they're facing up. We're going to clench our fists. We're going to keep our elbows tucked in nice and tight. And we're just going to bring our hands out to the side. We're not going to get much movement. This is a rotator cuff exercise, which is the little muscle in the shoulder that almost holds all the muscles together. So it's really important to strengthen this. I normally have a resistance band in my classes for this movement, but you're still working it without. So we've got to keep those elbows tucked in. We're not flaring them out, okay? They're glued to the sides. Our palms are facing up. And then we're coming out. Keep going. One more. And relax. Good. Good work. Now we're going to do some core exercises, our tummy, which is really important because it holds the body together and gives us a good posture. So just reminding you of posture again, sitting up tall, holding the tummy tight. We're going to cross the arms and we're going to do some very slow rotations. 10 of them. To the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure you breathe in, tummies are tight. 9 and 10, and face forward. Good. Going back to one of the earlier mobility exercises, this complements that movement well. We're going to reach down towards our heels and back up, not leaning forward. We're just working the back and the tummy. 4, 5, 6. We're not leaning too far to the sides. We're just really pushing that hand down. 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now that completes the upper body portion of this workout. Again, if you want to pause it, grab yourself a drink and come back for the next section. I've got a little bonus section for you now, so make sure you stay for that, and I'll see you again in a minute. This is your bonus section. We're going to be standing up doing some exercises. Now, if you find this a little bit too difficult, you can just skip on straight onto the cool down. But if you've done this workout a few times and you're feeling fit and able, it is important to progress onto standing exercises because it adds more resistance to your workout, which means you're working those muscles a little bit more and making them a little bit stronger. Again, I'm going to go nice and slow. I'm going to give you a couple of more complex exercises, but I'll explain how to do them and you can just go nice and slowly with me. We're going to start with a squat. As you know, I love this exercise. It's one of the most important ones to practice, as you can relate it to activities at home like getting out of a chair or walking up the stairs, because it works all those muscles that are needed to use in those movements. Okay, so let's start with the squat. I'm going to turn and face the chair. Well, in fact, I'm going to turn and face you first. So we're going to have our feet hip width apart. That's the starting position, all right? We're going to stand up nice and tall, and what we're going to do, okay, I'm going to hold the chair, you can hold the chair. We stand up nice and tall, our feet are hip width apart. We bring our hips back, like we're about to sit down, then we bend our knees. Okay, so stand up tall, hips back, bend the knees and down, keeping our weight through our heels, keeping our chest up, keeping our tummies nice and tight. Hips back, bend the knees and back down. You're only going as far as you feel comfortable with. Even if it's a small little curtsy, that's fine. We're still working those muscles we're aiming for. But if you can get a little bit lower, it just works those muscles a little bit more. Hips back, bum down, up. Push off the chair if you need to. If you find you don't need to push off the chair, that's brilliant, because you're working those muscles even more by doing so. Let's go. So that's 5, I believe. 6, 7, 8. Keep the movement nice and slow. 9. And 10. Good. Well done. All right. Now we're going to go into a calf raise. Nice deep breath. I'm a little bit out of breath doing that. Making sure you're breathing. We're going to come on our tiptoes doing a calf raise. We did this one sitting down earlier. We did it with a hand pushed on the knees. And this takes it one step further because you're working against your own body weight. We're coming up. We're keeping our weight through our big toe and second toe. And then we're coming back down. And back down. Okay. 5, holding for a couple of seconds, and back down. Stand on, up, and slowly back down. 8, that's it. 9, and 10. Good, all right. We've got a couple more exercises to go. Standing up tall, we're just going to bring our heels up behind us. So working the backs of the legs. That's it. Good. Thinking about that posture we're looking for. We're standing tall. We're not slouching forward like I was then. Practice what you preach. And stand tall. Working through the back of the knee. And that's good. All right, now we're going to do some side kicks or side taps for the hips. Again, we did this one sitting down, but it's a lot better working up because you're working through that hip joint a little bit more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. We're going to do one more exercise standing up. If you want to do more standing up exercises, be sure to check out some other videos because there's lots of standing routines you can practice. All right, so we're going to do the lunge. It's quite complex, it's difficult, but again, it's a really good exercise to strengthen those leg muscles. So what we're going to do, we're going to have our feet in a split position, one toe forward, one behind you. And I'm just going to do a small lunge, not a big one. All right, the bigger one's a deeper bend in the knee, but we're going to try and start it nice and easy for you guys and lead you into the harder ones if you progress to the different videos we have. So we're going to bend the knees like a curtsy and come back up. I'll face the chair so you can see me. One leg forward, one leg behind, bend the knees, keeping the chest up, looking forward. The back heel will come up automatically. We're going to do 5 in this position, then we're going to change the legs over and do 5 on the other leg. Our chest is up, we're looking forward. Hold the chair if you need to. Bend the knees. Come back up. We don't have to go that low if you don't want to, so we can just go to here and back up. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's change over. 1, 2, keep the chest up looking forward, we're not leaning forward, okay? We're making sure we've got a nice straight back as we're doing it. 3, 4, and 5. Good. If you attempted that bonus section, give yourself a pat on the back. That's really good. We're going to go into the cool down now. Well done, everybody. That was a really good workout. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave us a comment, or if you have any questions, leave a question below. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you get a notification every time we upload a new video. Let's go into the stretching. So we're going to bring the right leg out. Again, we're thinking about a posture. Our heel is on the floor, our toe is facing up, and we're going to lean forward a little bit so we get a stretch on the back of the leg. We're going to bring our hand down our shin, and we're just going to hold, making sure just nice deep breaths as we do so. And at this point, I'm going to plug our ebook we have. We have a really good exercise resource, an ebook, and you can click the link below to get it for free. It's got lots of exercises and you can do at home and lots of more information in there. So be sure to check that out. Links below. Sorry about that shameless plug, it's got to be done, but it'll be good for you guys to check that one out. And then we're going to change sides. Leaning forward again, toes facing up. Keeping a nice neutral back so it's nice and straight. We're not leaning forward too much. If you find you can't do that, we can just lean forward a little bit until we get the stretch on the back of the leg. And then we're going to come back up. Good work. Sitting up nice and tall in the chair. And hands behind you, shoulders back. If you've been seeing lots of shadows going past me, I am in a cottage in Cornwall, overlooking a lovely harbour seaside where my parents live. Lovely part of the world. But we're on the road, and there's lots of vans driving past as we're doing these stretches. But it's a beautiful, beautiful sight out there. Actually, St Michael's Mount. If you don't know what St Michael's Mount is, Google it, have a look, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place in the sea, in Penzance. I digress. Let's get back into the stretches. So we're holding that stretch, shoulders back, and they're feeling across the chest, and then we're relaxing off. Good. Okay. Let's go back into some shrugs. Shrugging the shoulders up and back down behind you. And then relax. Bring the palm of your right hand to your right shoulder. Walk your fingers on your back and hands on your elbow. And let's change sides. So the palm of your left hand to your left shoulder. Walk your fingers down your back. Support your elbow. And we're coming back down. We're going to do a little twist to the left. Hold for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to your right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One more time to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Facing forward, good, nice and relaxed here. Okay, let's move up to the head. What we're going to do, we're going to bring our right ear towards our right shoulder, so we're tilting the head just a little bit. If you want a bit more of a stretch, you can just put your hand here and just pull down a little bit, but not too hard. We're trying to get a stretch here. Just holding. And then you're going to bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. And again, if you want a bit more of a stretch, you can bring your left hand and just gently put it on your head to get a bit more of a stretch coming down the neck here. Then we're going to come back up. We're going to very slowly look over our left shoulder, holding that stretch. And then we're going to come all the way over our right shoulder, holding the stretch. One more time over the left shoulder, really working through those neck muscles. And again to the right. And facing forward. Good work, guys, good work. Couple more to go. We're just going to reach up, hold that stretch, and we're going to lean to the left a little bit. Just a little stretch. Hold. Come back up. Bring the other arm up, stretching through the body. Just leaning over to the right. getting a nice stretch. And then we're coming back up and relaxing. Let's do one more each side, up and over. And again, up and over. And relax. Okay, good work. Nice deep breath again. Just stretch the arms out in front. Then we're going to reach up. Hold the stretch, come out to your sides, give yourself a clap. Well done guys, really good. If you made your way all the way through that video, give yourself a pat on the back, it's really good. If you want to progress a little bit, maybe do that video once or twice a week. Once it becomes a little bit easier, you can move on to some of the harder videos on our channel. The next video I do will be more standing up based, so if you progress into that one, that'll be a good one to check out. I'll see you all again soon. Bye now. Have a great day, guys. Bye.